Alright, this is a continuation. We're in the dining room, and I just pointed out this great little African art piece. It's also on a great little hand-carved stand. You know, African art is really fascinating because of the motifs. I mean, a lot of it, when you look at it, you might think it all looks alike, but when you really start studying it, it's amazing the variety of detail that they put into their carvings. This is iron bench. This is incredibly heavy. It was custom made, hand wrought. It's not, you know, some little cheapy piece that you can buy from some department store. This was a handmade item. It is really, really stout. And then this is the Phoebe Beasley. She actually she's in several books on her actual artistry. This is the ones that we have here. This one is really great. It says, you know, don't buy where you can't work, which is a really great message. She liked to do lots of paintings that had to do with black rights and women's rights. And it's just it's a collage, which is a collage, so it's kind of like a mixed media. It's signed on the back. It was actually, since she was really good friends with the lady we're doing the sale for, I imagine that's how she lucked into getting such a really wonderful piece. Some of Phoebe's pieces actually go up to $8,000 out of the gallery, or when they actually go up for resale. This one obviously is not going to be quite that expensive, but it really is an important piece. And since she's already reselling so well, you know that, you know, as morbid as it sounds, when she does pass away, you know, there's a lot of upside on appreciation on a piece of art like this. We have lots of more great African textiles. Over here, really neat little neat 70s modern mirrored buffet with little doors that pop open. More African art. This is another Sophia Keifel, who's the Ethiopian artist I had mentioned earlier. This is the largest piece that we have. And like I said, really interesting story on how she became an artist. We have a framed batik in this frame, and a modern chrome lamp. And there's a pair of these. These are two little ladders. They're just holding the fabrics. A bit more African fabric, and another Talibot original. In the center of the room, we've got glass table with 6 chairs, Queen Anne style chairs with the glass table, clear glass table base, which is kind of unusual. You can actually see all the way through it. There's about 10 pieces of Waterford so far that we found. Most of it's Lismore pattern, but there's a couple of other patterns also. We also have some great African masks on here and on another table as well. And let's see, in here, in the kitchen. Kitchen is really nice stuff, kind of what you expect from a, more expensive home. Lots of nice kitchenwares, several sets of flatware. Just nicer, higher end kitchenware is kind of what you'd expect. I believe there's actually a couple of Calphalon skillets, big Oneida turkey roaster. And here we have the baker's rack. Really, what's really nice, we have a Tiffany cake plate, crystal cake plate still in the original box. We also have a Tiffany crystal bowl that was actually presented to her. It's actually part of the Suman G. Coleman Foundation when she won an award from them. We have a great little red settee and this hand-tied runner. This is a little bronze, it's a little small table with an art glass bowl on top. Has like a little bronze base. This thing is outrageously heavy. I believe this is actually a granite top also. And then, which is really where a lot of the great African art is, we've got, like I said, a lot of masks, a lot of baskets, a lot of statuary. There are, like I said, there's masks, stands, just all sorts of really, really interesting carving. You don't normally get the stuff like this in Oklahoma, so this is kind of a rare opportunity to be able to buy it. I mean, because we just don't have this type of exposure in Oklahoma like they do in some of the major cities. This is a really great little hand carved. I don't know the actual stone, but it is hand carved stone. It was actually an award that they actually gave Zora, and actually had the carving on top of it. This is nice little chest of drawers. It's got this black lacquer with kind of an Asian style painting on it. So over here, more art. This might be more or less important. A lot of this stuff is batiks or fabrics. There are lots of posters. Several Phoebe Beasley posters when she did the inaugural poster for Bush when he was the first Bush when he was elected. There's also a limited print poster for Clinton when he was elected. There was only 250 of these produced that they were commissioned for the Clinton election. More African art, as you can see up here, small statuary and baskets. Over here, this is a really nice sofa. Really well constructed, very comfortable. I mean, it's not like what we say first floor at Mathis Brothers. This is actually second floor at Mathis Brothers where they keep the expensive stuff. Very well, very nice sofa. There's also a nice little stool with a little mock croc alligator print on it. An Asian screen, as you can see. This is another black lacquer piece with the painting on it, kind of an Asian chinoiserie, kind of loosely Asian chinoiserie look. Another original art piece. We know that this is a lady, I believe it was from Michigan, who's an artist on this. It's either Michigan or Washington, and we don't have any much more information, but it's kind of a mixed media where she actually uses the paint and there's actually real leaves actually integrated into the artwork. This is where most of the books are. These books kind of range. There's lots of Black history, lots of African history. There's actually a lot of books that she actually wrote herself that are in the lot. Some general reference books. Just a lot of interesting books, a lot of subjects we don't normally get at our regular sales. So if you like different books than what we normally get, this is really kind of a nice little treat. In the bar, lots of crystal. We have lots of CDs, some DVDs. Over here, we have several more pieces of Waterford. These Baccarat, there's 4 Baccarat pieces right here. These will be going locked up in the case upstairs. So if you come in for those, you want to go upstairs to look at them in the showcase. And more African art, and kind of some nice little, really decorator items. A couple of Christoffel pieces, which we don't get Christoffel in Oklahoma very often. And let's see, some Easton Press leatherback books. These are, as you know, if you order them new, about $60 a book, brand new. These are part of the 100 greatest books ever written. And over here we have a pair of Lalique bird figurines. One of them has some damage, but it's a pair of Lalique birds. They will also be locked upstairs. And have a few awards that the family didn't take that she had won throughout the years. She's won, like I said, over 100 different awards for her activism. And if you would like to buy a copy of the books that she wrote, we actually have a stack of books here that she wrote or co-wrote. Another pair of Lalique little pheasants. And over here, more African art on this table. These are great little stands. A lot of times what you can do is you can put a bowl on top of them, and it actually makes kind of a neat little centerpiece for a table. It's really fun kind of decorating with African art. We used to sell it when we had our antique store, and we had a vendor that sold it, and it was really kind of fun decorating with it. We have another settee. This is also done in mock croc print. And a little faux marble table with a brass stand over there. And this is one of my favorite pieces in the house. It's mother of pearl inlay. This was done in in Persia somewhere. It actually lifts up so there's storage on it, as you can see, and it's just really great little mosque design. I love that. Just really great little piece. Another hand-tied rug over here. This is actually a perfect size for like in front of a door. And the coffee table is solid bronze. It is, my guess, it's probably Maitland Smith. Although, like I haven't found the maker on this yet, but I would almost guarantee this is a Maitland Smith piece. If it is a Maitland Smith piece, it was just probably $4,000 new. Great thick piece of glass with these birds on the corners and in the center section. And let's see, that kind of completes it up for up here. We're going to go into the garage now. In the garage, kind of typical garage stuff. We have some chemicals, some Tupperware, some storage tubs, which if you've ever priced those lately, it's amazing how much they charge for those now. We have some more prints from Phoebe that are for sale. Nice little screen. This actually would be really cool if you could refabric it. We have a couple of little ladders. There's two little tables with these 6 bamboo chairs. We have a whole bunch of boxes full of mugs. They would give these away when they would do the cancer things. They would do little giveaways. Another 4 little chairs. Normally you see senior sewing machines. This is a Elgin sewing machine that's a treadle. Don't normally see these because of the maker. More storage tubs. And over here, this is where if you want a print of the original upstairs, these are going to be very reasonably priced. Like I said, these were limited prints that were made for the breast cancer committee. So if you would like a copy, you can pick one up. And pretty much lastly, she has some very nice Christmas. Some really pretty stuff. There's a post lamp that you could assemble and put out in your front yard. A yard light for the house. And that looks like it's pretty much it for the tour. So we hope to see you at the sale this weekend, and just say hi when you come in. Bye-bye.